Today I'm going to share a super simple yet powerful trading strategy that you can start using right now in Forex, stocks, or crypto. This method works for traders of all levels. Beginners will find it easy to follow, while experienced traders will love its focus on high probability setups that really work. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, let's get started. Indicators used in this strategy. In this strategy, we are using three main indicators. Number one, stochastic. This one helps us find entry points by showing when the market is overbought or oversold. Number two, RSI, or relative strength index. It's great for confirming the trend direction, so we know whether we should be focusing on buys or sells. And number three, MACD, which stands for moving average convergence divergence. This one helps us confirm momentum and the strength behind a move. So now that you know what each indicator does, let's dive in and explore them in detail. Before we started, keep in mind that in the free version of TradingView, you can add 3 indicators to the chart at the same time. And since you might not have the pro version, I'll introduce you to a free alternative, investing.com, where we'll do the analysis instead. Step 1. Stochastic. Alright traders, let's start with the stochastic oscillator. Think of it as your early warning system. It tells you when the market is overbought or oversold. The stochastic has 2 lines, the K line, which is the faster line and reacts quickly to price changes, and the D line, which is the slower line, basically a moving average of K line, smoothing out the signals. In this strategy, we don't use the stochastic alone to decide when to buy or sell. Instead, we only check whether both lines are in the oversold zone below 20 for potential buys or in the overbought zone above 80 for potential sales. Later, we'll confirm the trend with RSI and check momentum with MACD before actually entering a trade. Step 2. RSI. Next up, we have RSI, or Relative Strength Index. It's one of the most popular indicators in trading. Most traders use it to find overbought and oversold levels, but since we already have the stochastic handling that part, we're going to use RSI for something different. Here, RSI is our trend confirmation tool. One of the best features of RSI is that it can help you identify the overall trend quickly and clearly. When RSI is above 50, it shows an uptrend and we only look for buy trades. When RSI is below 50, it shows a downtrend and we only look for sell trades. It's important to use RSI as a trend filter because it keeps you out of trades that could give false signals when the market is just moving sideways. Instead of taking random trades, you only trade in the direction of the trend where the high probability setups are. Step 3. MACD. Alright traders, before we dive in, let's quickly break down the MACD. The MACD line shows the relationship between 2 moving averages. The signal line is a smoother version of MACD line and helps find crossovers. The histogram shows the difference between these 2 lines. When it grows, momentum is increasing. For those who may not know, momentum basically shows how strong the buyers or sellers are. The stronger the momentum, the more likely the price will keep moving in that direction. Now let's see exactly how we use MACD for confirmation. For buy signals, we want to see the MACD line crossing above the signal line. At the same time, the histogram should start rising. The bars should get taller upwards. This tells us that bullish momentum is increasing and buyers are starting to take control. All of this together give us a clear confirmation that the market has real buying pressure behind it. For sell signals, it's the opposite. The MACD line needs to cross below the signal line and the histogram should start falling. The bars should get bigger downward. This shows that bearish momentum is building and sellers are gaining control. This combination tells us that the market is truly shifting to the downside and gives us a reliable confirmation before taking a sell trade. How to take a buy trade? Here's how we enter a buy trade step by step. First, we look at the stochastic. We want to see both K and D lines in the oversold zone, which means the market has pulled back and might be ready to move up. Next, we check the RSI. It should be above the 50 level. This confirms that the overall trend is up and we only want to take trades in the direction of that trend. Then we look at the MACD to make sure momentum supports our entry. The buy signal is triggered when the MACD line crosses above the signal line, and at the same time, histogram starts rising. This shows that buying pressure is increasing. If everything lines up, we enter a buy trade with confidence. How to enter a sell trade? For a sell trade, we follow the exact same process but in the opposite direction. We start with the stochastic. We want to see both the K and D lines in the overbought zone, which means the market has pulled back upward and might be ready to move down. Next, we check the RSI. It should be below the 50 line. It confirms that the overall trend is down and we only want to take trades in the direction of that trend. Then we look at the MACD to make sure momentum supports our entry. The sell signal is triggered when the MACD line crosses below the signal line and at the same time the histogram starts falling. This shows that selling pressure is increasing. If everything lines up, we enter the sell trade with confidence. Real market examples. Alright traders, let's look at a real buy setup. First, check the stochastic. Both K and D lines are in the oversold zone below 20. That tells us the market is ready for a potential upward move. Now look at RSI. It's above 50, so the trend is up. Now we check MACD. The MACD line has just crossed above the signal line and the histogram is starting to rise. Perfect, momentum is with us. Now we enter the buy trade. For risk management, place your stop loss just below the nearest swing low. This limits your losses if the trade goes wrong. For the take profit, set it at twice the stop loss distance from your entry. This gives you a nice reward relative to your risk. And remember, even if a stochastic moves up but RSI or MACD don't confirm, don't take the trade. Patience is key. Now let's check a sell setup. First, look at a stochastic. Both K and D lines are in the oversold zone, above 80. The market looks ready to drop. RSI confirms the downtrend because it's below 50. Then check MACD. The MACD line has crossed below the signal line and the histogram is falling. That's your momentum confirmation. Enter the sell trade. Place your stop loss just above the nearest swing high to protect your capital, and again for the take profit, set it at twice the stop loss distance from your entry. Alright traders, that's for today. A simple, powerful strategy you can use right now. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Just 2 clicks and it really helps me make more useful videos for you. Don't forget to check out my other videos too. They're full of easy, high probability strategies you can start using today. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.